The President of the United States made roughly $1.2 billion in 2025 on crypto trades. In a market, his own administration was busy deregulating at the same time. And the official White House position on the obvious conflict of interest? There isn't one. From Berlin, this is the kind of thing that makes a European rub their eyes. In most of our capitals, a head of government personally profiting from an industry he personally regulates would not be a scandal you survive. It would be a scandal that ends you. In Washington, it is Tuesday. Let us walk through it calmly because the details are almost too clean. Trump's administration pushed digital currencies and loosened the rules. Trump's personal fortune, much of it in crypto, grew by more than $2 billion in his first year back in office. When reporters asked, the president offered a defense of striking simplicity. The stock market is up, everyone is winning, and I profit because I have a lot of money. He also noted his wealth is managed by others, as if that settles it. Now the family firm has found a new revenue stream. Trump Media and Technology Group is selling faster access to posts from what it calls influential accounts on Truth Social. Their own statement admits the point out loud. The markets, they say, already move on Truth Social posts. So the company will now sell you a head start on the posts that move the markets. They describe this as creating lasting value for shareholders. We would describe it differently. Is any of this illegal? A Harvard law scholar told German television, not really. A sitting president enjoys far more freedom to trade his own fortune than any other official. We assumed, he said, that the Constitution held a few magic potions to protect against exactly this. It turns out it does not. And here is the part Americans have quietly accepted. Only 8% of Republican voters would attach the word corrupt to their president. Not because they approve, but because, as one scholar put it, they shrug and say, everybody does it. Research backs the mood. American scandals increasingly lead nowhere. In a polarized country, they hurt less, fade faster, and rarely end a career. Voters judge accusations not by the facts, but by which team the accused plays for. We should be fair. This suspicion did not begin with Trump. Joe Biden faced questions over his son's foreign business. Hillary Clinton's foundation drew the same scrutiny. Roughly 74% of Americans think corruption in Congress is widespread, Republicans and Democrats alike. That is not partisan cynicism. That is a nation that no longer trusts its own machinery. Which brings us to the smaller, funnier detail. While the president's company sells early access to market-moving posts, a White House staffer behind the teleprompter was caught placing bets on what Trump would say in his speeches. The White House called it a disgrace. He lost his job. The billion-dollar arrangement, meanwhile, continues undisturbed. Trump once ran to drain the swamp. 11 years on, his own summary is disarmingly honest. I've realized nobody cares. That's the view from here. What does it look like where you are? Drop it in the comments and subscribe for the perspective American media won't give you.